Hello everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to be playing in the Lost Caverns of Ixalan Early Access Streamer event. So some of the footage, all of the footage, is from my stream earlier today or yesterday when I'm posting this video. So, basically the first thing that I wanted to mess around with in Early Access was the Mycotyrant. For 1 green and black, you get a Elder Fungus with Trample. His power and toughness are each equal to the number of creatures you control that are fungi or saplings. And at the beginning of your end step, create X11 black fungus creature tokens. Can't block, where X is the number of times you descended this turn. So in this deck, we only have 6 cards that don't count for our descent when they get put into the graveyard. So Bitter Triumph can discard cards to synergize with the Gurk, or the Mycotyrant, or the Titania. And Confounding Riddle is our counterspell of choice, plus it can look at the top 4 cards of the library and throw them into the graveyard at instant speed, which can be nice for Gurk, can be nice for Titania, and it can be nice for unlocking the Ancient One. We're playing 4 Teachings of the Kirin to help throw a couple extra cards into the graveyard for the Descent and for the Gurk. 2 Ludvigs to help copy things out of the graveyard and just a little bit of incremental milling. The Ancient One is just a huge beat stick in here. 2 mana 8/8, usually by turn 4 or 5 you can attack with him, so you can deal some damage pretty fast here. And we have Jace the Perfected Mind up at the top to, just kind of combo with this guy. So if you play him on turn 3 and your opponent does nothing, you go turn 4, Jace -5, and mill yourself for, 15? Yeah. And that way you can put typically 14 or 15 permanents into the graveyard, make 14 or 15 dudes, and have a 16/16 trampler. So the deck can get really scary sometimes. We're playing just a single copy of Cauldron. If this was not early access, it might be playing 2, 3, who knows. But getting rid of things from the graveyard and passing around abilities is always cool. We have lots of creatures that we can make, and the Ancient One, Slowgurk, and Slowgurk both have pretty cool activated abilities, so being able to pass those around is pretty cool. If you guys are excited to see this in action, make sure to drop a like, leave a comment, and make sure you're subscribed if you aren't already, as I'd really appreciate it. I upload to YouTube 5 days a week with standard content just like this, and I'm still trying to get my channel partnered, so if you don't mind dropping a subscription, I'd really appreciate it. And with all that said, let's hop onto the ladder and see how this does. Man's cool, we don't have green. So do we want to risk it? Yeah. Let's try it out. We at least have Ludvig and the Jays, so if we get any other green source we can just... Oh, perfect. Let's play the Scrap Gorger. And looks like opponent's playing dinosaurs. Death Bonnet Sprout. Yeah, that would be pretty decent with the Mycotyrant. Good lord. Let's go with Mycotyrant. And hopefully they just don't deal with it next turn, so we can play a Jace and just minus for 15. Because I don't know if Dinosaurs is going to be able to get through a 15/15 that early. Rude. Oh, they didn't do it. Activate an ability, oh right, not pay for the triggered ability. Okay, well, we lucked out there. We'll take 6. Yeah, I mean, I don't really see a better play than this.
Phyrexia showed me the truth. Flesh will always lie. I don't understand what went wrong. Nothing could be more vulnerable than your memory.
We'll make some dudes. We did it. Bonehorn Dracosaur. Let's go to combat. And we'll get in with everybody. I don't think they did the math there. GG's. That was great. I mean, we got our colors this time at least. So Dreamroot on 1 so we can play the Scrap Gorger. Yeah. Let's just get our Jace down.
Kapask! Imasahak! Our plans are beyond your comprehension.
Unfortunately, we don't have too much else going on in the hand. Love a Mycotyrant off the top. Felden.
You don't understand what's important.
Titania is good. Let's go with the tapped land. And we'll mill ourselves, I think. You want to use your play with fire?
No secret escapes my grasp.
And there's the Mycotyrant. Cool. Yeah, so they had some sort of stick on turn 1 with the green, so not sure what it is. If they have a monstrous rage, blocking the Pia is a no-go. So I think we just go with Felden.
Retreat is the sensible action.
So Mycotyrant into a Takenuma mill. So we would have to cycle the Otawaras. That's going to get 1 Descend. Yeah. Hopefully it's not a burn spell. Hopefully it's just the questing druid. We'll grab Titania. That is a big dinosaur. Another Mycotyrant. So we can play the Titania, we have Bitter Triumph, we can kill the Pia, we have blockers. I mean, it's not the worst thing. And plus it'll get the third oil counter on here. We'll go with that since that's something that doesn't matter. I think we'll just pay 3. If they want to trade both of those for the Mycotyrant, that's fine. We have a second. Cool. Let's play another Tyrant. I think we just pay 3 again. Let's get in. That's pretty gross. Ooh, made a Quint. So we play the Ancient one and Takenuma. That's perfect. We'll take a Jace. And no attacks here. I'll make 4 more dudes and turn him to an 8/8. And they hit another Pia, which is fine for us. They make another Thopter, and they ping us. Sure. We'll go with Jace.
Phyrexia showed me the truth. Flesh will all the knowledge we acquire. I pull one thread, and your entire mind unravels.
Well, can you kill me this turn? It's not bad, but okay. And back to us. I mean, we just attacked for 22 here. Sure. Kinda forgot about the map tokens, not gonna lie. Cool. Sure. GG's. This deck is dumb. I love it. Alright, next game. Got a ramp. Got a Gurk. Yeah, we'll keep it. Let's go with the Scrap Gorger. And looks like opponent is also on Sultai. Okay. Trying to slow us down. I think we can just pass here. We have a counter spell, so we'll say go. If they don't do anything, we can just look at the top part of the library. So trying to get a Cauldron, it looks like. Yeah, we'll let them do that. That's at least going to be my guess. Bitter Triumph. Okay. Do we just go with Jace Mycotyrant? Do it. I think we just want to play out the Slowkirk first, since if they kill that, we will at least get to keep hitting our land drops. Oh yeah, I'm also digging this board layout. It's really cool. Ooh, Throne of the Grim Captain. That's sick. Let's go with Jace.
Emotions are distractions. Focus on the I know where to find all the answers.
Was really hoping for a land, but I'm not quite desperate enough to bounce the Gurk. Oh, that takes 3 counters anyways. Otherworldly Gaze. Oh boy. Looks like we need to get that Scrap Gorger down. And opponent is just digging. Okay. So, Cruelty Reanimator with Squirming Emergence and Atroxa. Yeah. So that's 3 cruelties to the bin. Thank you. Let's go with the Scrap Gorger. So we get in for 5, play the Scrap Gorger. I've opened Bitter Triumph for, reanimated Atroxa. Since we can't activate the cottage, it's not good. Do we just want to play the Ancient one, or hold open the Bitter Triumph? I think we can just go with the Ancient one. If they play out something to reanimate the Atroxa, it's not like we're getting hit with it this turn, so Bitter Triumph next turn should be fine. Not the greatest Atroxa hit, so guess we'll take it. And I guess here comes the Virtue. Let's go Bitter Triumph. I think we just pay 3 here. We could discard the Mycotyrant. Let's mill.
I will iterate on my performance.
So we just have to hit 1 permanent.
No secret escapes my
And thankfully we
grasp.
have enough for the Ancient one. Let's get in for 15. And yeah, Virtue targets, so should be fine with our Scrap Gorger here. I think we just hold on to Bitter Triumph. I'm looking for Titania. Sure. Rude. Sure. Let's go with another bitter triumph. Sure. Let's activate the cottage, and we'll press, whatever advantage we have here. Take out Troxa. That's going to be a lot worse for them to reanimate than if they just otherworldly gaze. Let's pass. Their Virtue can grab pretty much whatever. Going with Titania again. Or Tully. And another Titania. Okay. I mean, thanks for making the Gurk bigger. Yeah, this is definitely not good. Yep, Archaeologist is fine. So, opponent only has 6 cards left. Oh, Mycotyrant. Forgot they get a bunch of dudes. Yeah, that's probably game. And we'll play Ludwig. Let's pass. Make a couple fungi. I was just gonna let opponent have it, so I guess we'll just take one. Let's play a Teachings. We'll grab a Jace. Well, hey, glad you were able to stop by, Raymond. Hope you have a good one. We just played the Ota? Oh yeah, we didn't play a land, so we can bounce stuff too. Let's get in with Girk. So if they don't put, enough creatures in front of this, they just die. And we will pass. Mycotyrant's gonna make 10 more Fungi. And let's see what they got. And they have 5 cards left, and we have a Jace in hand, so if they can't beat us here, we win. Guess that's what happens when you don't swing in with your creatures. Kind of funny that might just win this game here. Down to 4. So they can discard Atraxas and mill us for a lot, which is 7. But looks like we have barely enough cards in the library. There's no shot we actually win this, right? That's ridiculous. GG's. And a couple post-game thoughts for everybody. This deck is super cool. I'm not sure if Mycotyrant is gonna be big in standard. I could see it being big though. I mean, he's a 16/16 sometimes, but I mean, he might get played. There is a handful of, like, decently powered graveyard strategies floating around, so having something like this might be the little push they need, since he can turn into a colossal creature by himself, and all of the little 1/1s can just kind of get around your opponent's blockers to just deal an absolutely ridiculous amount of damage. The Mycotyrant isn't the only thing that gets huge. I mean, we have the Ancient one, we have the Gurk, and you know with normal slow Gurk games, you can just talk a Numa and make this guy into a 20/20 sometimes, so you can deal a frightening amount of damage with this list. Thank you everybody for watching, I appreciate it. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.